neighbors, as it were. Are you the toy and born come here to Kise?
In, I suppose in a sense, I was raised all my life within Oka.
Hmm. All right.
I was simply born on the waters.
Mm, I have seen the nation a few times from the treetops. We are close, close neighbors. Um, and I've always wanted to talk to the. I I have a name. I I struggle with the name I was told to say by merchants. Uh, I was told the name that I know you as is distasteful. Apologies. So I stutter a bit. Apparently, my people have known yours for a long time, and we still list you as Damnos, which is apparently not a nice word.
Ah,
Um,
yes, that is.
Defrios
Yes,
is
Defeo.
a better. Okay.
Yes.
I've wanted to speak with a Defrios, uh, but there's um a language gap where I did not speak Ditoyan, and they did not speak my tongue, and neither of us spoke common. Um,
That does make it more difficult, does it not?
Hello.
Restful morning to you.
I'm doing I'm doing my utmost to keep the fair lady alive while she fasts.
Well, I'll fucking go catch him then.
Everyone is always so busy.
We should probably make sure we can let his friend
Yeah.
know, and so he
These
doesn't go
things
too far.
I've heard is the curse of the large tone to to be a little hectic. But this place seems to be full of many folk of colorful background and appearance.
That perhaps may be a very large understatement. Though they are very colorful, I'm told.
Ah, fuck.
Right, I see that.
Everyone enjoys describing people in color. It is a bit difficult in the light.
Thou art darkling of sorts, unfond of the brightness.
That is true. We call ourselves the Kise.
I see. I see.
I can still see everything, but I do not see it in color right now.
I see. It is an interesting prospect.
Hmm.
I I know that there are some uh, members of my kindred that live in tunnels beneath our isle that have an aversion to light and a hard of time seeing, but they perform important work keeping our queen alive. Sometimes these sacrifices must be made, right? It, this is even the nature of your thy own fasting.
That is correct, I would say. Yes, we recognize the importance of sacrifice and especially for one's family.
Hello, cousin.
A restful morning to you.
Good morning. Looking for someone who knows runes.
Oh, hi.
You do.
I practice an older form of it, but I can have a crack at it if you need.
Okay, please follow. Are whispering yes, no?
Oh, hold on.
Maybe me.
I'm not whispering.
Then me. Do you mind? I'm sorry.
It is fine.
Okay.
Thank you for your
Please follow.
watch, and it is nice to meet you. I could not hear that at all. Oh god, the pockets. I need to fix the pockets, because holy shit, they're way too big. How do you adjust the pockets? I don't know. Oh right, there was a thing. Fuck, I missed it. It's way too big.
Smell of fresh meat pies is coming from the tavern.
I'll have to go there in a second. I'll check that out. Been a while since I had a good meat pie.
Cast a sleep spell on them.
Oh no, Love's a little bit sleepy from time to time. It's one of her beliefs, basically. Same as my wife does. They're more specifically, I remember, sister over here is more sort of, how do I explain this? She's more focused on the
As you come closer to the cafe, you realize that the smell is not coming from the cafe, but from the other side of the courtyard.
A little later, smelling something that smells pretty good. I was gonna go figure it out.
She tends to nap places.
I ain't gonna blame him. A good nap is always good. It's gonna curl her tail around you. You don't blame my old girl for taking a good nap once in a while.
It is much harder today. Hello again.
Hello there. I give that place for a nap, but I can't judge you. And besides, the bench is very wet.
Oh. My apologies.
And don't apologize to me, apologize to your clothes. It's all wet now.
Is it raining?
No, it did rain. That's why the fence is wet.
Oh, right. That is.
Well, if you fell asleep
the
here
stairs
while it
are
was
wet,
raining,
too.
then I assume yours are red.
No, it was already. Right, I remember the steps were wet.
And how many just taking naps around the place?
I generally do that when the lady calls, though today I'm a bit surprised it is more often than normal, even for the sacrifice. Perhaps it was because of the nature of things in the past few days.
Right?
Revelations and attempting to move a bit more than I would normally.
I do say moving is a good thing for you. I think.
It is generally fine.
I think just jumped.
Oh, yes, Gobby is very swift.
He's soft. Like he's so bouncy.
Possibly. He does need to make sure.
God, hey, where your arm go?
Lost it in battle.
That's
And why the hell you
right,
keep
Elliot.
asleep?
It would keep the rest of
I guess
her
you could do, like, a
torso
little
warm,
funky.
not having an opening.
I mean, you can just like you just do it together. You don't need the whole sleeve. And besides, it gets up the sleeve or
Do
through
I
the tip.
look like someone who knows how to sew?
I don't fucking know. Do I look like someone who knows how to sew?
Oh, given what you're wearing, yes.
No.
Well, I don't know how to sew, and I'd rather not waste money on something that's not necessary to begin with, so... Plus, maybe one of these days my arm will magically regrow.
That's one hell of a miracle.
That would be. I would very much enjoy seeing that. That's like something one of the ancestors
The
would have been able to
smell
do.
of fresh baking meat pies drifts across the courtyard from the tavern.
The temptation is strong, but must keep hold on till the last moment of sacrifice. You're just going to.
Temptation, take me away.
How'd she do that?
What did you say?
How'd she do that?
How'd she do what? Fall asleep? I mean, it's pretty easy. Just close your eyes.
Like that.
Don't you judge people? Don't judge people, Snowbell.
I'm just curious. That's not comfortable.
You'd be surprised. I mean, you'd be surprised what us soft FPAs find comfortable.
You're weird.
Everyone's weird in this town.
True. Very true.
You can't even say you're not.
Oh no, I know. I'm
Oh, not you.
weird. Oh, okay. Well, I just
You're the
really
most
volunteered
I've
that. What the hell?
All your unique quality is that you make runes and you're from Irie. That's not really weird.
I also made a bomb, according to Lindy people.
That's most runesmiths. What do you mean?
Look, no.
You okay?
It wasn't a bomb. It wasn't a bomb. It was a slingshot. It worked exactly as it intended. It just exploded at the end.
See? Not weird. See? Not weird.
No, that'd be weird.
Have you heard of a runesmith in their career not have that happen to them?
Okay. Have you ever had a... Wait, no. Pie dimension. Have you heard of it? I just want to be weird now. I'm being weird about being weird. It's fine.
You know what? Sure, I'll take it.
Have you ever heard of the pie dimension?
The what?
The pie dimension.
Why?
Well, me and also we're messing around with a wild magic rune, and we may have opened a small portal up to a dimension that smelled like pies.
Is that a thing?
But nothing could go in or out, it just smells, it's just like... The pie dimension is apparently a thing.
Is there a meat pie dimension?
I think, yeah, it really made us like tempted. We were like, pie. And then we went to the cafe and they're like, we have no meat pies, and we're like, shit. And then we brought more people to it, and then more people wanted meat pies. Because we didn't think it through, which was about normal for especially my second day.
Standard, yeah. Weird.
We blew up a little part of some stone path. We floated through the sky, opened a portal to the pie dimension. It was very active, like 2 days. I also investigated. Oh, you wouldn't know about the egg.
Is there still a problem with that?
Oh, I tried to stay away from that after a while. When I realised that people were just acting and not taking advice, then I was like, wow. I went a bit stubborn.
It is fine to not burden yourself with everything.
Sesta is graciously still with us.
In a different position as before, so I assume things have happened.
Things are always happening.
That is true.
Oh, down she goes.
Definitely a religious holiday sort of thing.
Yeah, I come from place neighbour to the Toya, familiar with a few customs.
Yeah. I don't really
Is fine.
Yeah, I got a little bit out of practice with it when I was doing research work in a library. Oh.
Still, I've only seen, never been, always wanted to go. But came here instead because I don't know Italian, know a little common, so I come here.
I don't think any of you work at the general store, huh?
No, I think it's just I think.
I tried.
That's what I believe. Congratulations on being at the Master Street.
Thanks. I really hope it's a slow job. No,
It won't be. You know that.
Yeah.
Blessed by the lady of slumber this.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking around for Kise, someone I don't know.
Yeah. Where are you,
Oh
my
yeah, I should
face,
probably
man?
introduce myself anyway. I'm Arvis, by the way.
Oh, hello. I'm Sinclair Sutherland. I come here as a ritual master to help with whatever a ritual master is needed for.
Fair enough. Well, town sage and all that. That's probably smarter people and more qualified people, but I do what I can.
I just I've had a productive day already. I just helped some people with a rune problem. I was so happy.
Oh, so that worked out then. It is good to hear.
Yeah, it was just identification. I think the fellow didn't quite draw the rune right, so I wasn't fully able to discern it. But I was able to set them on the path.
Resting. You do talk to Tyrion, it seems.
Was that the productive now?
What about? Sorry.
Was it a productive nap?
It is strange.
I'm not too happy about to die.
Strange to say, not exactly, and I do not know why I am being summoned so much. This is a bit more than usual for the last day of sacrifice. Perhaps I overworked myself. I was attempting not to. Perhaps it is sickness, though.
It's unfortunate. But maybe best to take care.
I shall certainly do so.
Try not to succumb too thoroughly. The exhaustion blends with the hunger, and it's hard to see where the dividing the line between twixt tired and starving, you know?
Yes, I have done the sacrifice for most of my life once I came of age, so it is not something I am not used to, which makes it a bit surprising. I will have to make amends to the lady for my pushing myself, apparently.
How old art thou? How old?
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, I am just shy of 30. I am quite young still.
Very young for one of your breed. Yes, it's nothing. No.
I took the lady's trials and rites much earlier than most do. I felt prepared enough.
Try to keep an eye on your health. Bad things creep up on you and become difficult.
I am attempting to.
Yeah, like that. Oh, that's more
I suppose this is not the best state to speak to the ancestor today. I suppose I should give myself time to create a proper space within the temple. And I have not seen Sesta-san yet.
I hope that means sorry. I really hope that just means sorry, right?
You're transferring your yawns to me.
I would apologize, but if you need the rest, you should also take it.
Fortunately, there's stuff to do. They still young. As are.
This is true. Though it is best to take those moments between a busy day when one can.
Traditionally, I have a big boggy, however, need long rest. Better energy.
Of course one should take the extended communion time as they need.
You don't do much of the talking thing.
It appears they managed to put up my flyers. I do not know if I can host a proper sermon today, but I am intending.
Thankfully, but she wasn't able to talk for a while,
These things can always be discerned and seen. Perhaps you get a boost of energy when the time comes.
I am hoping perhaps that is why I am communing more today.
You can say names.
The Seven connection. For the communion.
Yes, I just emerged from an extended communion this morning. The lady has blessed me with insight, and I hope to make good use of it.
Well, you seem a knowledgeable sort, so I'm sure you'll do great.
I do appreciate it. And if ever you wish to take moments of rest, or wish to join a sermon, the temple is open for you.
Did it want to then
I think of that. I traditionally prefer to sleep in the air.
I found a pretty crystal.
Little rest under
Why did you say
a
that
roof
so creepily?
might not do me too ill.
I found a pretty crystal that
Well,
crackles.
whichever is most restful for you. The lady understands different preferences.
Yeah. I ought to eat. I have got to eat. Not to rub salt in a wound, but I need to eat.
No, not at all.
Keep moving.
Wait, it's
You
just
get what you
on
need.
the side of the road?
Yes.
I was up in a
Take care of yourself when you're fasting. Be wary.
What do you do with it?
Thank you.
I wanted to touch it, but Amelia said not to touch it.
Smart. Best not to touch.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, like, to be fair, there is a potential reason.
Good day to you, Sesta.
The restful day to you, Jasmine.
But if it's growing there, that's the problem.
How have you
How are
been?
you?
It's itty bitty, like this size.
It is the
Like almost my size.
last day of
The crystals and the bit
sacrifice,
are
and
bitty bitty.
apparently I have been perhaps overworking myself during the
So it's a growing lightning
Fair enough. May your rest be well. Arvis, Snowbell, Cynthia.
Hello.
I don't know why I said you.
Cause you're hip and cool.
Yeah, I'm hip with the young people.
What?
I don't know. I've looked up. I got a cold. I got a cold in the rain yesterday.
That's what they do in the capital. A rave.
Yeah, we have massive library raves. We have raves in the library.
Library raves.
I've attended one of those before. They're fascinating to say the least.
We only have raves in the library. My mentor will kill me if I ever try and have a rave in the library.
What's a rave?
It's a type of party with a lot of music.
Alright, so we did a fairly good
Have a
job
silent
of
one.
shopping there. Hello, ma'am. Here's the rest of the
Holy shit.
coinage.
Actually,
I've considered that.
so great that you
It's supposed to be quiet in the library anyways.
Do not.
Just have a silent rave. Easy.
It's best not to invite
It's
the
quiet in the library until
corsairs
it's
to the library rave.
Miss, man.
Everyone, ready to go? I'll carry that at least till the dirt road. At least till the dirt road. Can I do that? Can I please? Give it to me. Give it to me. It's okay. Please. Please. Please give it to me.
It's the sacrifice.
My eyes hurt.
The city. Fine. Go on.
Why?
My body hurts.
I'm struggling to move around town without my eyes hurting.
Do not stretch the duck.
That sounds like
No, that way. No. We're not
Hey,
going that
Celica.
way. Barbara. I met Barbara.
Miss Jasmine.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Hold on.
Pointed towards you.
There's something on it?
There's a
There's
person
something
to
on it?
ask
We just didn't really pay attention to that.
about magic.
Mine's bigger.
Yeah, because I'm creating
Like
it.
any
at the same
particular
time.
kind, or just magic in
I
general?
want to steal the goggles from your hat.
I've been asking around.
So I guess that's fine.
And that's apparently how
Learning magic.
Okay.
And I was told
Threatened to steal their
you
goggles.
would know where to point me. Most likely.
That was cool.
I mean, it's more so if you have been
Water bubble.
Since I'm just
born with the innate
laying
ability
here,
to do so.
ignore me.
I do not
I'm just
know.
gonna.
Mm.
Hang on, I need to. Where is it?
Arvis,
Yeah?
who in town is like actually adept at like detecting if someone can do magic or not?
Hmm. Shit. Who is?
Would Ayla know given?
I know there's at least one person
Oh,
in town
yeah,
who can. I just don't remember
Ayla's
who.
a good shout. Ayla's a good shout.
Ah, okay. Let me see. Let me see if she's still here.
I hadn't really thought about it, so...
Hmm? What?
Do you know where Kix is?
No, I haven't seen him today.
I believe I saw him earlier, but
If
it is.
you see him,
I
at some
don't know
point,
how long.
Could you tell him about this fellow? What's your name?
Did you steal someone's money pouch?
It's painkillers.
Okay. I thought you'd literally just stolen someone's money pouch.
How
I was like, what the fuck?
insistent. Tony's fierce.
I'll see
How many of you fought?
Your pockets.
Yeah. Yeah, you stay out of my pockets. You stay out of my
And
pockets.
now
Get out of my
the
pockets.
words speak
The
for
same
me.
way I
Anything
have
in
my
that
pocket.
pocket?
No,
Okay.
Cool.
What was your name again?
It's 13.
Pockets.
Ruben.
She stole pocket lint.
Yes, Arvis, if you see
Oh, watch
Kix,
out, she's going to make one of
point
them
him
dust.
towards this fellow.
What the?
There.
Yeah, what you got in your little pouch here?
Maybe he's in the cafe.
Don't touch my pouch.
Snowbow, I'm from Airy as well.
You put the fucking knife away.
What the what in the world, Snowball?
Does she have the same condition as me? Why is she passed out? Hello. Shake, 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 shake. Chicken purples.
Yeah, there's one. She's fine.
Okay. What's wrong with
I guess she's tired.
And just taking it easy.
It is good to
Yeah,
rest whenever one needs
Hey,
it.
Morris.
Hello. Pardon the interruption. Have any of you seen Mr. Kix recently? I guess he's looking for me.
Not
I
since I got
just
out of
asked
the home.
about him, but I have not seen him for some time.
I wonder if she has the same thing I do.
Damn it. Okay, well.
I'm
maybe
not
that's when
moving,
she
I
wakes
promise.
up.
Hold on, just
I guess I'll
checking
keep looking then. Thank you guys.
Good luck.
Well, they're moving in their sleep.
Shut the fuck up.
She's sleepwalking. Understood.
I should ask. Pardon me.
People might come in here, sell their own wares and everything. Some people might be, a little bit more open. We do have to emphasize the aspect, the rule of slavery when it comes to that within Leafside, because this needs to be. Yeah, it has, because in the end of the day, the last thing we need is have people show up, show their wares, and then we have another situation like
The
that.
letters included
That is
everything that is
important.
illegal to sell here in Leafside, which does include people.
Sister, woken up from your nap?
I'm attempting to somewhat, though. I did.
You right there, lass? Are you a little bit wobbly back and forth? You alright sleeping too much? Too much praying?
It is unexpected. I am used to being more tired on the last day of the sacrifice, but perhaps I have been overworking myself more than usual. I do not.
Do take it easy, lass. I mean, I know. I'm pretty sure that the Holy Ones will understand your aspect of praying and everything. So, I feel like for your own sake, so you don't overdo it, or heavens forbid, might hurt yourself with all that sleeping. Do take it easy, lass.
I am attempting to, though. I just came out of extended communion with the lady, and I was hoping perhaps were I to have a conversation that goes well with someone else, that perhaps later I may be able to ask your assistance, Mr. Bing.
Of course, lass. Absolutely. Gladly provide whatever it needs be. Yeah, if it needs be, I'll try to be around a little bit later, but as I said,
Of course.
Right, I got multiple people right now, lass, so I'll try to be there for you as soon as possible. Do take your time. Don't try to fall asleep too much. Question, if you do fall asleep, am I allowed to wake you? For the sake of, I don't want to interrupt your prayer and all that stuff.
You can certainly attempt. I do not believe the lady would mind after the extended communion.
I mean, I'm used to it.
Oh,
Like I
if
said,
she
the walks
wishes
are
me
definitely
to
of
stay
your kind
asleep,
as well,
she
so
will
I
keep
do
me
understand
that way.
waking you guys up is a little bit harder.
Yeah. I appreciate the help, however. It's simply a matter of potentially carrying someone to the temple, if they are willing.
I can absolutely do that. No worries.
Thank you.
Right. So, first of all, quickly, Fern, did you find him?
Job done.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Love. Hey, wait.
What one?
Don't waddle away. 2 silver pieces for your work. Appreciate it.
Can't touch.
Why can't you? Right, you. Right. No, I'll remember this. This was a conversation we had.
No taking the Corsairs to the library rave. Alright. of trading lights. Do not fight them for the lights. Oh.
Alright then. Wasn't informed about anything like that.
Killed 2 people in the woods. Borrow.
Oh.
Magistrate said it's okay. Kill people.
Where is the magistrate?
I believe he was referring to bandits.
Don't know. No hunters.
He was searching for someone earlier.
Where is the magistrate?
Blake.
Blake.
Oh.
Go speak with Blake.
Bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Absolute sweetheart, I swear.
Really. Horace also. Perhaps. First. If I can speak to Miss Amaris about the veil, at least. If not Miss Alicent.
Are you wanting a home of your own?
Want to be around people. Not alone.
To be around people? Understood. Well, even if you did actually live just outside of town, there's actually a couple of us who live out there. Myself and Monty included.
I've seen the houses.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the first they get close to this place. Come from far off. Cross the big stone.
Understood. Well, understood. Well, just letting you know that as the head of engineering for the town, if you are wanting your home of your... I'm the lead of the crafters. Head of the crafters, so to say. People who make things
Find a
here,
new
people
nabbing
also make
spot?
things there.
There's always a new one. I was hoping.
I noticed that like a lot of people just sleeping all over the street. That doesn't seem very comfortable, does it?
Everyone has their preferences, I suppose. So long as it works.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's gonna fuck up your back, your neck, and some other places that I cannot say.
I at least try to find locations for sermons that most people would find comfortable enough. But when the lady asked me to join her, I must accept her call.
Alright. I don't hear anyone calling, but you good, okay.
If you let us know
It is simply a call to our people.
your kind. I'll be honest, I'm not exactly informed. I kind of thought that you...
It should be fine.
might be a Deathly but...
I was hoping to find Miss Amaris, but I believe she is probably running around.
I'm not really going to assume.
I mean, I know who that is. I know who that is. I don't know who many of these people are. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
It is fine. Miss Amaris is one of the heads of healers here. She has elk mask on her head.
Her with the green hair?
I believe they have said it is green. I do not see it often.
That's a song I do without the dog.
Oh, that is true. It would be good to speak with her before it gets too late.
Okay. Alright, you follow your calling.
I am attempting. It is a bit different, but perhaps this is a trial I am being given.
Alright.
I appreciate the concern, however. I appreciate it. I'm yawning so much it is messing with my... It's messing with my sinuses, fuck. Sorry. Join Sesta community? Yeah, go for it.
Am I disturbing you or?
You know, you just have been very neurotic today.
Yes, see? Yes, I don't know
Yes,
why,
what I
but
do,
that is how I've been feeling.
Doing all right, sister?
I am attempting to figure out whether I am being given a trial or not.
I'm so sorry.
You
feeling any better?
Sorry?
It is not much different, though. The
I don't
sacrifice is continuing.
in my case. I think that might be.
I was hoping...
I can do.
Maybe
actually,
you should sit down. Oh my god!
I am attempting to do that, but
I can do something like that, but I'll do
See,
that
right
when
here.
I'm outside.
I still need to
Because I
possibly find Amaris.
Alright, I need to talk to people about toilet stuff.
Oh, what? Oh, sorry.
Thank you for your
This was around, but I think she left.
in cafe. I might.
That is unfortunate. She is the only one I'd seen besides knowing I need to find her or Miss Elisande.
It's broken up here. Broken up. Thank you, Ayla, for your
About the veil?
Yes. I want to at least bring some sort of news. When I speak to the ancestor again.
I know Otto also studied the veil for a time.
I don't think that it's.
So it might be someone else to ask if you can't find the other two.
Maybe.
That is good to know. Thank you,
herbalists around here to make sure that we don't exhaust the trees that have it available. It really
Have you
doesn't
seen
take
him?
much at all, like at all. But I just don't
Not
want
today,
to cause a
not yet.
Luckily, I'm glad
Just
that
in
there's
case you happen to run into him. I've only been around the docks though.
going then. I know Earl was wanting to start
Things
something.
going well.
I don't know if I have that much prep.
The Corsairs haven't arrived yet. We're sort of on pins and needles till they do.
Overall.
It seems as if Blake has been very busy lately also.
Wonderful.
Yes, well, his new position as magistrate.
Yeah. You don't have to
It was
address me like that.
good to know. I believe he will do well.
I may be a bit. You're right.
Yeah.
I was a bit neurotic.
He has a good heart.
This morning for some reason.
What's the dock bill?
Well,
I'll have to go check on that.
Mm.
Take care, sister.
You as well.
Well.
Is that the
Oh no. No, I don't believe so. I believe that was the they were other merchants who came by, other travelers. Yes. Oh, it's like a event where people fight each other for fun. Because people are violent for some reason. Some people are just violent.
Oh, I know that look.
At the moment, it is still the last day of sacrifice, so I would only be able to get water if that is all
Some
right.
people do. So.
Water? I can bring you
Who
some.
am I?
Please.
Yes, I am.
Let me give this water to the Sesta.
Yes, ma'am. Oh dear.
But that should not bar you from interacting with what you think is. Come on, let's see what's up.
I may be,
I did not realize how long your scarf is.
My skeleton, it's metal, and it usually always does. However, I made a deal for it.
You have a very long scarf. I did not realize how long it was.
Yes, ma'am.
Hopefully it is comfortable.
Very nice. Very much indeed.
That is good to know.
Flicker. I'm not sure if you know Flicker.
Yes, go
Some time. Could you speak with Sesta for me? She had questions about the veil. I remember you researched it for some time.
Oh, I didn't research it in the way that it's. I was lost in it for a while.
Here you are,
I know a couple
Sesta.
bits and bobs of it.
That may actually help. Thank you.
Of course. Trials and tribulations of the veil.
Of course, but I don't know where she is.
Amaris used to live near there.
All right, Sesta. I happen to be in a very good mood today because I may or may not have made a deal with the devil. So, what is it that you would like to know? I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability, and if I can't answer it, I'll tell Amaris to come and find you.
Amaris may at least somewhat know what this concerns, but if you have spent much time in I would assume a larger portion of the veil, is that right?
Yes, I used it to escape a pursuer, and I was lost within it for a month or so. So, I can tell you what I observed, but it may not be truth.
Do you perhaps remember seeing any...
Hello, good sister. I've been informed you wish to speak to me.
Yes, actually, both of you. Within the veil, do you ever remember seeing any bones?
In the veil? Sure. What kind though?
They're everywhere. A lot of things die in there.
Not of an animal. Of a person.
There are cults and groups that do use the veil as their home.
Yes. I am seeking out the pieces of our ancestor. I'm told that some are there within the veil.
Amaros, you were on that mission.
Yes.
Don't you recall?
Yeah.
One of our separate tasks
yes.
from the Ancestral Deflio was to acquire the pieces that were in the cult's possession.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of them is in the veil. Yes. Understood.
One of them's definitely within the veil. It's somewhere within those runes. Hopefully the cultists haven't properly... Have they recovered? Are they reestablished?
Maybe not, Miss Eva, maybe move.
Sorry, I get awful headaches looking over there. I'm listening.
No, just don't look at me. Don't look at me. Just look at her. She's cool.
Oh, fine. I guess I won't. Alright.
I'm not much to look at anyway. She found a table croissant as well.
This spills water.
However. Oh, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh. Darn.
And she passes out then and there. If I do recall, she is affiliated with the...
She is such a faithful acolyte.
Yeah, she's affiliate with the Church of Sleep, right? She's that... What the hell is that? She subscribes to the Sloth Deflios, right?
Yes,
I imagine
knows
you
the
are
Greeks.
quite evangelical, except you don't exactly do much preaching. But I guess you're practicing first.
Oh, trust me, she's
I
done
preach
her best to
also,
help me out.
but I do
But
know
we should,
where
I think
things
we
have
should
gone.
check the runes for that body part, since we missed it.
Oh, shit,
we couldn't
you're
find it at
busy.
the time.
I wish to
Maybe
make certain
we wiped
that
out the cult so fiercely
our ancestor is
that
truly
they
bad.
left it there.
And the lady has told me that this is not a deception, which means it should be my duty to return the ancestor to his holy crypt.
Maybe you're just not used to the climate.
Tell you what, I'll get with Violet and I'll see if we can organize an expedition, as it would be in the veil.
That would be very appreciated. I wish to
I'll even
speak to
offer
the
to help with it.
ancestor and see if they would be more comfortable within the temple while their skeleton is gathered.
The last time we had him out of the cave, the dark mana crystals in there literally sprouted like wildfire and almost got as close as to the town walls until we placed
That's
him
when I
back in.
came in. It was quite a feat.
You're more than willing to ask him, but we have this sort of, we leave him alone in there and he absorbs the power. But now that he's more active again and wants his body back, then
I am hoping that everyone recently has been working on mining more. Is that right?
yes, that we have been needing to restart the town's economy so we could actually, afford things and afford to do things and pay back the people who have serviced the town for so long, essentially for charity. However,
Would such increase be helpful then? Were the crystals to grow more?
I will I'll still propose this to, well, growing more is one thing, but at the rate in which they did, it was untenable. However, we will, if you'd like to speak to him and return with the information, perhaps we can figure something out. I'll speak to Violet about seeing about organizing an expedition into the Vale. Fair?
Thank you very much, Mars. And thank you for the information on
I have a rough estimation as to where those ruins are. I feel like we can make it there in less than, what was it? I don't know.
It took us about a day. It was about a day down and back. It was about a day down and back.
Should actually be fairly easy if the cultists are, well, they don't exist there.
Hopefully. Remnants and all that.
But
At the
I
very
certainly
least,
wouldn't mind murdering a couple extra one of them.
the ancestor said that the piece is still within the veil, so they have not moved it.
If that's the case, then we'll have a good heading. And if they did somehow move it, my magic allows me to track footprints and traces of things moving around.
That is very good to know.
I'll speak to Violet, and I will ensure her that either myself or Alessandra will be accompanying the group there.
Out of magic.
I assume you wish to be there.
Correct.
If I am able, yes. With the last day of sacrifice, I should not be so tired.
Either way, I'll be leaving you to it. Now, check out the sick backflip.
I can't look that way, Otto. I die.
It was quite good. Let's be careful about fighting the Corsairs for light or something.
Please don't hit them. Oh,
Maybe
where did
someone
that
should
boy
get her
go?
like
Oh,
a
there he is.
pillow or like a blanket.
What about the fretted
Maybe both.
That's no longer the stick.
I'd have to run all the way back to. Oh. Sister, are you sure you'll be comfortable enough sleeping there?
Oh, did I again? It is hard.
This is
It
the
is
second
not
time.
the same as usual communion. I just returned from extended. Normally the extended communion would assist on the last day of sacrifice. Perhaps I
If you must
overworked myself.
retire, yes, if you must retire, I would advise it. Don't wish to offend your patron by not getting the proper rest in a safe space, after all.
Yes, you are right.
Do you need assistance?
She's fine. She said she'd change her room.
I at least wish to speak to the ancestor, and then I will retire.
Can you make it there yourself, or... Ooh.
I honestly do not know.
Would you like me to assist you in bringing you to the ancestors?
Are you not busy with waiting for the Corsairs?
Technically not my circus, not my monkeys, but I can at least get you there, but afterwards I can't promise. I can bring you anywhere else.
That would be appreciated then.
Take it. If you'd like, you can hold on to me, if it helps you, sorry.
Probably for the best I fell down the stairs earlier.
Oh, yes, we can't have that. Alright, let's go.
Thank you.
Just hold on to me.
You kill women?
Wasn't
Yes,
able to leave.
What?
She's a
lady.
Wait, hold
I did not.
I hope they had weapons first.
Women. What? No.
I am not so swift at the moment.
No,
I apologize.
No. Oh my god, don't start spreading that around for the love of God.
This might sound silly, but would you like me to carry you?
With most people.
I do not wish to burden you. I know I will slow you down otherwise.
I'm the town's head clinic physician. I'm more than happy to carry people.
I can at least show my
Very
favorite
well.
poo.
If you...
Scoops her up. Alright, let's go.
Stop. No, none of that. Stop judging people based on their appearance.
Hi, Gabby.
Hi, good morning.
Suppose you can talk to me if this might be shocking, if this might be something that's hurtful to you. No, at least from my perspective, I've known the Wardens, they haven't talked with me.
You know, I've actually been doing my best to get proper rest now. I think you'd be happy to know.
That indeed makes me glad. It is good to hear it, Mars.
I'm still working a lot, but I have started to put my foot down a little bit, and when I'm tired, so to speak.
Out of character, Mars, depending on how much experience you have with stuff, she looks like she's not naturally tired right now. Like, it's not natural exhaustion only. It's a mix.
Has your mana been drained, or have you been using a lot of it recently?
I have not used much, if any, mana recently. I was in extended communion for over a day.
What does communion entail? Scar, we're heading over to the cave with the ancestor, just so you know. Oh, okay.
Simply sleeping and connecting to the lady's dreamscape in order to gain insight.
Something different? Did something change? You seem... You're displaying symptoms of mana exhaustion, but if you haven't been really using your mana... Lighter.
I would not know where that would come from.
Let's get you to the ancestor.
Thank you.
I understand that by nature you are to sleep, but you seem... different.
I had somewhat concerns. I am not used to overexerting myself during the sacrifice, so I did not think the walking and meeting the ancestor would have been too much. And I do not exactly use my mana. Normally, the magic the lady has granted me keeps me through to the last days of sacrifice.
Were you able to speak to the lady about this unnatural weariness that you feel?
Perhaps, though. I did not feel it until this morning, after I had already communed about the ancestor.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll set you down in here, let you have your conversation. I can't promise I'll be back immediately, but I can come check on you just in case.
That is fine. Thank you.
Gonna gently set her down.
Thank you, Amaris.
Of course. Are you sure you don't need anything before? Oh.
What?
Are your eyes different?
I have not seen. I do not know. Is something wrong?
They have purple glowing rings around the iris.
Oh.
And your glare is black.
That has always been the case since my clergy trial.
Has it?
Yes.
Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. I guess I just never saw you with your eyes open.
It is difficult to do so until nightfall, and I usually retire before.
I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to worry you.
It is
They're very
fine.
pretty.
Thank you.
Alright. If that's all, I'll leave you to it, and I'll try to come back and check on you, okay?
Of course. Thank you.
Good luck. And I'll bring that up to Violet as well if I don't see you. Oh, last thing. Terribly sorry. If I come back and you're asleep here, would you like me to bring you somewhere?
If need be, the temple would be the location. I will try not to.
And that's at the top of the hill?
It is behind the apothecary.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Alright.
Thank you.
Take care then.
Greetings again, ancestor.
You are unwell, child.
Apparently so, and I do not entirely know why. I thought it was the last bit of sacrifice. But suppose it is different. But I wish to.
It is more than that.
Can you see?
I can see that your soul is weakened. Your mana low.
That is what
But that is all that I can see.
Mara said something similar. Though I do not remember having used mana recently. Aside from communion, that is not normally what happens. But I shall ask the healers perhaps to look then, but I wish to at least speak with you and make sure you are well as can be expected given the circumstances.
I am as well as I can be in this condition.
The lady gave me insight and visions as to what you and the other ancestors have done for us. And it is quite sad what has happened. And I am certainly attempting to make amends and allow you to return to your holy crypt. To be stolen from that place is a travesty. I have...
It has been an agony.
I have spoken with Amaris and another who know of the veil, and Amaris said that she would speak to the mayor and set up excursion in order to regain what is being kept there. So hopefully, at least part of you will be returned soon. The rest, I am happy to continue to search for, so that you may find your peace. However, in the meanwhile, I have heard some things, but I wanted to at least extend the offer to you that Leafside now has a proper temple, at least to Our Lady, and I would hope that, were you able, you would be willing to be somewhere more, well, a bit closer to home in a sense. So I wish to offer you that, if you wish to stay with the Lady's Temple.
Thank you, child. But it is these dark crystals which sustain me currently. Unless they too could be brought to your temple, it would not be good for me.
I see. I am uncertain how much you would need, but I would be more than willing to see what could be brought and placed about the temple for you, and perhaps be replenished consistently so that you would not have to be stuck here. You should not have to be alone in a dark cave, far from the rest of us. Do you think that if crystals were gathered and placed around you as a sanctuary and replenished, would that be enough?
If there were enough of them, then perhaps.
How much would you need? I am happy to see if those who have been gathering crystals would be able to continue doing so here.
As much as can be gathered from here.
Then, if that is the case, I may see who may be able to assist and get you to the temple, and if it ever feels as if your power is being drained too much, and you must be returned here, that can be done with utter swiftness. Would that be satisfactory, Ancestor?
I would like that.
Then it shall be done. I will see who I can find to gather some crystal, and I will make certain you are brought to the most comfortable part of the temple.
Thank you, child. Though, do not push yourself in your current state.
Knowing that things are different than I expected, I will be certain to not push too hard but I at least wished to make certain that the steps in order to make you more comfortable could begin before I do so. That shall be my one overwork for the day.
Very well.
Shall hopefully be back with those who can bring you to the temple as soon as possible, Ancestor.
Very well, child.
Until then. It's 9:30. I still have time. I can do this. I can get this ball rolling. Where the hell am I in my play space? There we go. The dog bells.
location is something that I don't know how that's going to be dealt with. But then.
Sure. Ooh. Tender grip. Tender grip.
Does tips of the fingers work?
Oh, tips of the fingers do a little bit, but the entire hand is pretty much numb at this point. Of course. Sister. Yeah. You wanted to have a conversation with me. What can I do for you, love?
Yes, I actually was able to speak with our ancestor. I am hoping to gain some assistance with.
Love, can I be very honest with you? Are you sure he's just tiredness? You do sound a little bit out of breath as well.
Yes, I was told by Amaris and the ancestor that apparently my mana is very low, and I do not know why. I did not use any. I was in extended communion the past day and a half.
Okay. Does this usually happen? You said something about the sacrifice. Is this more related to prayer, or is this what specifically is that involving?
This is different from the normal exhaustion of the sacrifice. It is simply the 7 days of fasting. Normally the lady's gifts would allow me to continue through well enough the last days of sacrifice.
Should you be taking that?
Could you stop them for me for a second? So, love, would you want me to bring me back to the temple in itself, or can I help you with anything like that?
What I am in need of and what I was hoping for your assistance for is that apparently the ancestor has told me that they require the energy of the dark crystals that surround them in the cave right now. But if there were people who could perhaps break off enough and take enough pieces to the temple, I would wish to surround them with them there and allow them to be closer and more comfortable to our people. They should not be alone.
So, love, have they told you why specifically they need the crystal, or have they just demanded them?
They did not demand so much as say that they could not leave, and they would not be able to sustain themselves without at least the crystals around them. But if there were enough and able to be replenished and brought to the temple, it would most probably make them more comfortable than being alone in a cave.
That is I.
This isn't yours by chance, is it?
I cannot guarantee that we're going to give enough crystals in itself. Did they demand how many, or just any kind of crystals?
Just as many as could be brought, and we could see if they could sustain themselves with more brought, with at least enough frequency. I am told that the crystals there regrow.
They do, but they're also very dangerous in itself. They have the same sort of energy as the other magical crystals have, while the other ones are more based on an elemental thing such as lightning, fire, whatever it may be. They are more volatile in that they have raw force pumping through them, which causes them to essentially explode if not harvested properly. Very strong explosion itself, which is why I want to be very careful around them. It's also one of the main reasons why I'm concerned that they're demanding the crystals, because if I remember correctly, unless my knowledge and remembrance of this...
It was my initial idea to be able to bring them back to the temple.
Yeah, love.
I do not wish for them to be alone there. But they simply said they sustain themselves.
The reason for it is the fact, unless I remember it wrongly, the skull in itself is one of the main reasons why the crystals even existed in this current space. They were, specifically when the skull was here a long, long time ago, it basically caused to sort of grow these crystals. You believe me when I say that the area behind Leafside over there was covered in these dark crystals. And we're not talking about like smaller ones about the size of they were probably reaching as tall as the Inventors Guild. It's what I mean with that is while I understand that, it's also one of the main reasons why I'm worried putting them back into the hands of the skull and your ancestors. While I do respect, by all heavens, by all heavens and hells, whatever it may be, I respect your culture. My own wife is a Death Leo, and I understand that myself. It's just I do worry about the town's sake of, putting it back into their hands like that.
From what at least I have learned, they have been effectively keeping them at bay until this point.
Right.
It is with their help that such things have not been overgrown.
Okay. How about this? I'm going to have a conversation with the council about this for the sake of deciding what we're going to do with it. I personally think if they have been the main reasons why they're keeping the crystals at bay even, I'm willing to be a little bit more cooperative. But also understand that due to what happened in the past, I'm careful when it comes to that skull specifically. Even if they might be connected to your ancestors, it's just, again, personal experience. Wanting to make sure that this, I'm going to be very blunt with you, love. I don't want this town to blow up in a giant dark crystal explosion.
Neither do I, and given that there are many of our kind within it, the ancestor would not wish as well. I have been given insight from the lady that they are not a deception. They are truly one of our kind who has aided us and continues to aid us in death.
Do you know specifically, if I might ask, of the type of Death Leo ancestor they might be?
That was not part of the insight the lady gave me. Simply,
of course,
displaying that they were there from the beginning and have guided us. Of course.
Then like I said, I'll have a conversation with the council about this, love.
I
bring this entire thing forward, and when the time comes,
I'll ask the lady for her insight on such matters.
Of course, like I said, I'll trust you, love. I'll be sure to do what I can when it comes to things. And for your case, I'm not sure what would be the beneficial thing. You want me to get you back to the church when it comes to that temple?
That would most probably be the best. I did tell the ancestor I would not overwork myself, though. I should perhaps ask a healer to make certain that
of course.
Things are alright.
I see Vithos right over there. You want me to talk with him specifically? Like, make sure to double check, maybe get some healing?
If he is of the healers, that would be best. Most probably.
Of course. I'll check in with, I'm not sure. Oh, Effie as well, but the thing is also, Effie, do you think you can look over when it comes to, I'm not sure, this might be an exhaustion-related issue, so I'm not sure how that might fare with you, since you already said that it might not be your thing. But could you give her a double check to see what it is? I'll also bring in Vithos to kind of make sure that she's okay. Could you do that for me, love?
Okay. Want me to go to Morris?
Yeah, you get Morris. Could you just
Morris at least
stay with you for a second?
Knows what. Morris was the first to tell me that it may be mana exhaustion.
That could be a potential as well. Right, did you spend mana in that communion?
It is generally not how that works, which is why I am concerned. The ancestor said as well that my mana is very drained. I do not know why.
What did you do before it?
The past day and a half I have been sleeping in the temple in an extended communion with the lady. I have done no exertion.
Right.
And communion generally does not pay for me. Normally it is the lady's power that allows me to stay alert and ready to go through the rest of sacrifice properly.
by chance anybody else slept in the temple with you for the time being?
The only one was the one who introduced me to them and said they slept over last night. They are new. The
Right.
Calypso? The feline person.
Calypso, right, she's... Had a conversation with her as well. Well, still, love, for the time being. Ayla, love, you in itself, you're also medically educated when it comes to certain things. I know Sister has said that she was a little bit under the potentially mana exhaustion, but could you give her a once-over?
Sure. Why not? If you're feeling tired, you should sit down too. I don't want you to pass out and hit your head.
Oh, by all means, love. Either
happen
sit down or you want me to carry you to the temple, I can do that. Don't worry.
Let's get you to the temple.
Yes,
I
heading
think.
to the temple is most probably best.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah. You want me to carry, love?
If you do not mind.
It's fine. You're fine. Just don't tell my partner. It's fine. I'm just joking. She understands.
So, before you head off, I will say that if I'm remembering correctly, what I've heard from people, and I believe it's mostly people. The ancestor is keeping the crystals at bay, but also needs them to sustain. I believe Alex flew the skull to a different cave that also had some for a little bit during the siege, and then flew him back.
Yes. Which is why I at least offered, if we could get some of the crystals and surround them in the temple, they would be able to sustain in a better location and not be alone in a cave.
I don't know if that'll actually work, but yeah.
I have to
see
did
about
tell
that.
them
They
that
specifically
if we
talked
were
with
able,
it about the big ones.
and that it did not. They needed too many and needed to return. That
okay, I'm here.
we would have to return them, but that would be a question for when that happened.
Broom's over here, Vincent, if you're looking for it.
The powers were
Morris,
strange.
love, do you think before... You're fine, love. Take your time. Rest
There
easy.
was
Could you
family over here.
give our sister here for a small moment, just kind of once over when it comes to your own medical understanding, if she might be dealing with mana exhaustion or anything like that?
Amelia? Oh boy, that's a great tone.
Oh, give it a bit.
That's fine.
Brain, stop hurting. God, I hate it when my brain hurts. Okay, what's up? Can you repeat that?
You're fine with it. Could you do me a favour? Could you check sister here for a second? If there might be any sort of problems when it comes to mana exhaustion or mana exhaustion, anything like that related to her, because there might have been a little bit of a small issue in that sense. We just want to make sure she's fine.
The
Her medical
ancestor
one's over.
affirmed what you told me.
We spoke.
It does seem to
Presents?
be drained. I do not know why.
Yeah, let's get her to the clinic then.
Wait, for the I mean, I don't think you want to go to the clinic, or would you rather go to the temple? I'll leave it to
Am
you.
I able to tell if she's
actually,
mana
that's
exhausted by, like,
Wonderful.
touching her, because I could siphon stuff in and out, you know? Am I able to sense if there's, like, too much or too little within her?
Are you just sort of touching her slightly, or are you doing something more thorough?
Well, I'm taking a moment to see, like, you know, does it feel like she is drained? Does it feel like certain things could use more energy? Because, like, usually I'm able to tell if someone is exhausted or not, and, like, relieve the ailment.
But so far, it seems fine. The inspection went through.
He's just asleep, right?
Standard merchandise.
Give her a bit.
Honestly.
We're about to find out from
We're
Della.
checking it right now.
Alright, let me roll for you.
True.
Ayla. The winds and the people in the town. It's strong today. And although you are trying to concentrate, you cannot tell if Sesta is mana drained or not.
Feel better?
There's too much interference.
Stand up a little. It seems a bit difficult to tell.
If I do give you a hint of mana, does anything feel... You feel any relief or anything? I'm not going to put too much in because I don't want to risk giving you sickness or poison, but... How are you feeling if you get a little bit?
Are you giving?
So worried?
Yeah, my hand's on your shoulder.
It does seem a bit better. The ancestors said that apparently I was quite drained, and I don't know why.
That's weird.
Well... And where is this ancestor?
Let's go in the cave.
Now? Oh. Okay. Well, at least for now, I can give you a hint of it, but the best thing to do is to rest. And at least I can take some of the sickness away, hopefully.
Yes.
I'll take.
With the last bit of
Rest yourself up,
sacrifice
it's fine. I'll
over
get to the
today, it
temple.
should be easier.
Bye. When you go to the temple, make sure to rest yourself up. If you fall asleep over the way there, just lean yourself on me. I'll put you down on the pillow. You're good.
Thank
Right,
you.
come on.
Rest well. Call me if you guys need more help.
I'll do so. But does this usually happen when it comes to your... you're fine, like I said. I just hope that people in town don't start talking to my wife about the last thing I need is them telling around that I'm carrying another deflio.
I do not think you'll have a problem.
No, she's more accepting, especially when it comes to your case and explaining your reasoning and everything. Pretty sure she'll understand as well. Just make sure to get yourself all nice and recovered. I'll be sure to, if it needs be, do you want me to potentially talk with the apothecaries, get you a mana potion as well for the time being there, just in emergencies?
I suppose that would not be a bad idea to at least have on hand.
Right.
In case.
What I'll do is, you can lay down and sleep. I'll put the mana potion right next to you. And if you wake up and you realise that shortness of breath is heavy, starting to feel like you're going to faint, you drink that mana potion in itself, and it should probably, when it comes to mana exertion and mana exhaustion, probably get you a little bit back up. Right. Do you have any specific favourite spot you enjoy?
Generally, I stay upstairs, but given the
Well then, it's fine. I'm not just fucking carrying you up the stairs, it's fine. The stairs is fine, a little bit creaky. I said, okay, wait, and all that stuff.
It's fine.
Where you want? Somewhere in the corner? Maybe here, or...
Yes, the corner is probably the best.
Of course, love. I'll put you here. Go. Put you down.
Thank you.
Go, get yourself some extra pillows over here. Of course, love. I understand. Right. You don't need to worry about anything. I'll make sure to get the mana potion. I'll be back just a minute. And, like I said, if anything happens, if anything gets worse, you get on that balcony and you scream, and I'll try to rush for as soon as I can, alright?
I will certainly do my best. Thank you.
Alright, love. You're fine, you're fine. Like I said, and of course, my assumption would be that this time we would not be doing any communion, so at this time I rather say, have a proper good sleep, sister, alright?
Thank you.
You enjoy yourself, sister.
What is going on? Oh, she's always been able to see. Fies, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm just checking out on chat now. My god, I was very... Hello, Roblox, welcome. Sup is yes, I'm in... I've been in roleplay, so it's been very difficult to look at chat. I'll get to hydrating soon. I do have a thing. But yeah, she's been able to see the entire time. It's mostly just like... She only opens her eyes in the dark. It's the light that she's sensitive to. And luckily the temple is very dark. Up to MMR, map is being worked on, so we might be a bit late. Okay, that's good to know. Hell, that means I can chill here for a little bit. It's difficult playing exhausted. Mostly just because I yawn a lot, and when I yawn a lot, I get all fucking stuffy. So the thing is, I have it set where I don't manually, or I don't automatically blink in this avatar, so I have to pretend she's blinking. Yeah, we can chill here a little bit and see if anyone comes in. But if not, then after a bit I'll...
Oh, you're still not asleep. Usually you just zoink out immediately. You good, sister?
I have at least a couple times. Thank you.
Want me to give you some company beforehand?
Only if you need some rest yourself, given everything that has happened, I would not be surprised.
I mean, I'm pretty much probably one of the biggest sinners when it comes to your belief. I don't really rest unless my wife pulls me to fucking bed and tells me to rest. It's kind of one of the thing as a blacksmith, especially also as the forge master. You kind of just run around most of the time.
It seems to be a pattern among many here, but yes, especially the blacksmiths.
I mean, I've gotten better. I definitely have gotten better ever since my wife decided to, kick my ass a little bit about it, but...
I would hope so.
Things need to be done, and as much as she likes it, as much as she hates it, I do need to do my things.
Yes, that is understandable. The lady does not have anyone to force themselves into extended communion, but taking the small moments that you can get is more preferred. So as long as you are taking those moments between things, she is content enough. And it also
I think
helps
if that's the case, then I'm just by, let's say, bare minimum passing that thing, so don't worry too much about it. I'll get there and I'll get better once everything is settled in when it comes to Leafside. It's just stress. Lots of people need to do things. People need work done when it comes to carpentry and enchantment. The corsets. I completely forgot about that.
You have just answered your own statement as well. Leafside does not get to the point that you say that you will stop, which is why you need to make those moments for yourself.
I do. I mean, it's gotten to the point where it's upsetting her. She knows I'm running myself dry. It's also just, I got my own problems, but it's just a case of, I feel like I owe this place, I mean, we ogres, we don't really get to be welcomed in a lot of places. Usually when we walk into town and people immediately assume that we're going to start eating people, or heavens forbid I start eating any sort of food supplies they have, starving the town indirectly, basically. Oh, and Leafside was like one of the only places in my history that is sort of like, given me a space. A space where I could live and just be considered part of this town without being sort of seen as either a slave, servant, an issue, or anything like that. Heavens forbid, I found the love of my life here as well, so it's strange, but I feel like I owe this place. That's why I feel like I can't quit.
It is understandable to feel that connection to such a place, but might I give you a bit of advice that I've given others so far?
Of course, you can always do that.
From what I have seen, everyone recognizes how much you work for this place. And as the lady tells us, it is all right to not take everything to heart, and sometimes it is all right to decline when you are overworking yourself. Given everyone here, no one would blame you for being selfish in small moments, just small moments, enough to revitalize yourself. You cannot help them if you cannot help you.
It's a strange issue. I do try my best to do and say no, and back in the day it was a lot more difficult being the only blacksmith in town, but now we have Phoenix, Vincent, Juniper, everybody else who works at the craftsman's. Like, I've gotten better, but in the eyes of my partner, I still have a long way to go overall, but I do intend to, once I do have a place where we can actually have a little bit more groundwork, and I already had discussions with her that one of her worries was that after, me and her had our marriage, is that everything was going to continue with everything. It's going to continue. I'll wake up in the morning, she misses me in bed, I work the entire day, and then during night time I come back exhausted, where the only thing I can do is hold her and tell her I love her. It's worrisome to her. I made the deal with her that once the time comes and we do get married and we do basically have a honeymoon, we're going to have it be more of an extended thing. Basically going to leave Leafside, because I do trust people that they're not going to blow it up while I'm gone. We're going to have an extended honeymoon. We're going to visit Melody. We're going to see what she's been about when it comes to her blacksmithing. And basically what we're doing is we're having a little bit of a, for lack of a better word, tour around the realm, just us two, and just kind of live for a bit. Because she knows I need it, and it's, well, lack of a better word, it's finally sort of happened. It's, for my wife's sake, I don't want to get too deep into it, because I know it's a harder topic for her, but she was left at the altar once, and I feel like she deserves a good life with an actual husband that loves her. I want to show that to her as well.
That is noble of you. I am certain that you shall. But at least know that if that is what you wish to do, you will still need to not be exhausted leading up to it. It would be very sad to have your wedding with you being very tired. So,
I do have that point.
At least consider the idea that whenever you have that nagging feeling of thinking that you owe everyone, remember that, at least from what I have observed, you have done more than your share for this town, and everyone would wish for you to take those moments also.
With all due respect, I honestly do appreciate the kind words. I guess I'll just need to have a little bit more time for myself to realize that. But seeing as you're not the first one to have given me that saying, I should start to, I guess, no pun intended, wake up from my illusions when it comes to thinking that I don't deserve to have a rest and a happy life, so I hope I'll get there soon if possible. Like I said, whether people like to or not, It'll be my marriage. That's the last time people see me in Leafside for a while. Because after that, me and my wife are going to be busy having an actual life together. Nothing connected to Leafside, the headaches that it might produce. Just me and her. That is what's important to me. If anybody is not agreeing with that, well, and excuse me for swearing in a holy place, they can go fuck themselves.
That is certainly fair.
But
Just,
still,
how about this?
I do.
Once today, for just a minute, just look up at the sky. Sit down, watch the clouds for a few minutes, and just let yourself relax. Just once. See how it makes you feel.
Honestly, that I can feel already that might sound fine. I'm gonna promise you I'll do that, sister. Don't worry. I'll do that. I have my guarantee and my promise, and if I should not hold that word, then by her lady herself I shall go into a slumber for 3 whole days. Alright, still though.
Have a restful day.
As I said, I'll be going. If anything should happen, yell. If you should be exhausted to the point where you wake up and, you know, you have those things from mana exhaustion, take the potion into you. And as soon as you do that and you start feeling yourself a little bit better, either through the adrenaline or through the medical feeling better, again the mana, please, sister, try to find a medical personnel as soon as possible, okay?
Of course. Thank you.
Hey. Pleasure's been always mine. You enjoy the rest of your night, love.
You as well. I'm still kind of laughing my ass off that I didn't realize that Amaris had never seen her with her eyes open. She was like, "What happened to your eyes?" Like, "Oh, that's how they are." except for the tired bags. That's what I needed. Yeah, I'm glad no one really caught it immediately, anyway. Because, like, technically she wasn't, like, she had no fucking clue. I'm also amused because I was at least told, I wasn't told who. I should not be told who, because I don't want to metagame that. But I was told that the person who drained the mana had, in character, I have my, placeholder, Sesta, that's a desiccated corpse that takes my place when I have to leave, so people know that I'm there. They apparently like laid next to the desiccated corpse for 10 minutes, draining mana. Like, that's fucking dedication. Way to go. I was trying to be as loopy as I possibly could to make up for that dedication. Oh. I'm looking forward to the new map though. I've seen like a little bit of it. Looks very pretty. But I give it a few minutes, and if anything, I may jump and go BRB for a little bit and get a snack and hydrate, and then prepare for MMR. So that should be what I do. I'll give it a couple minutes though, just because I'm also really fucking comfy. This is nice. I am so happy for my new space because I just have my mattress. Even though I like missed it a couple times earlier when I was trying to like fall on it. I'm still getting used to landing on it in the proper way that helps me be in certain positions. I got to also talk to a lot of people that I don't normally get to talk to. I was glad to have a good chat with Bing. Mars helped me out. I have the potential to get the ancestor out of the cave. Hopefully Bing tells people, because I didn't get to tell too many people. I figured if anyone comes into the temple, could also kind of explain things. This is actually really comfy. Like, I can't actually fall asleep in VR or like outside of normal like sleeping hours. Like, I can't nap or anything like that. That's why Sesta is a fantasy. But like, I would come back to this map, like, if I could, like, after, like, out of character and just chill here. This would be a really good, like, resting spot. I would do that. Let me get a shot of this because yep. Why is it? It's like a weird reverse crane game. Figuring out how best to align things. Come on, let me. Just checking updates real quick. Oh no, an ad break. What the fuck? How dare they? Damn it, Twitch. Someone's tapping pretty loudly. Upstairs? Maybe? Also, I'm not frozen again, am I? I can't see anything new. I haven't seen anything since the update about MMR. This is new, thank you. Cool, yay, I'm not broken. I just wanted to make sure. I hate, like, missing stuff just because I couldn't see it because it lagged. But yeah, it's 10:19. I don't think anyone's gonna come check on her, and a lot of people know that I get off for MMR around this time. So I think that'll be it. I'll just call a GM to put down my desiccated corpse. The Corsairs are probably here, so they're probably all busy. Oops. Well, the fact that MMR hasn't started means I have time. I can just chill here. I'm not in a rush. Yeah, it'll definitely be a stretch and hydrate break. Which is good. Also, I'm stretching right now because, that's nice. Do my PT stretches. Well, I can't do that right now, but I can at least stretch normally. Ah, yes. I will hydrate soon. I need to stand up for that. It's all the way over to my right. I think this was a pretty productive day. I mean, to be fair, the only productive thing I had to do was I wanted to talk to the ancestor and see about getting the ball rolling on some of that stuff, and I did. So assuming people actually run with it and talks are had. And like Bing talks to people. Also, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on things. I know HB doesn't actually stream, but be damned if I won't be looking at other people's streams later in the VODs to see whether Bing actually like just fucking cloud watched for like a minute. That's all. Like stargazed.
How can I help?
Hi.
She looks so silly when she's falling asleep.
I know, right? It's supposed to be that. Desiccated corpse. I should probably go stretch
Okay,
break.
Sure.
Thank you.
Let me go grab that for you. If you want in future, I can actually just leave it in here. Like maybe behind the wall somewhere.
Oh, sure. I mean, I'll probably end up sleeping in here most of the time, but sometimes I've like been out there. So as long as you all know where it is. Thank you.
So funny seeing the person lie next to this last session. I almost died laughing.
I know. I think that was creepy. I was trying so hard. Like you said, like the things are slippery. I'm like, fuck. I need to get better at figuring out where my mattress is in this room so I can fall properly without breaking shit.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get better at that because I need some more. But thank you. That was fun.
Okie doke.
Yeah. Have a good one. Okay, so let's go home. Let's get out of the voice call before I forget. Okay, now I can stand up. All right, this is where it's going to be the hydrate and stretch break before MMR, which I got some stuff lined up for that too, maybe. If it works, we'll see if it all works, but I had a plan. I did a thing. We're going to see if it works. But at least for the moment, I'm going to put on the BRB screen. You all hydrate if you haven't hydrated. Take your medicine if you haven't taken your medicine. Get a snack if you need it. I'll be back for some MMR shortly. Also stretch. Stretching is good. Alright. Be right back. far as I know, lobby still isn't up, but I figured in the meanwhile, since there's time and I've hydrated and stretched a bit and whatnot, that at least wander through some worlds. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because the audio is a bit, but it's nice. But welcome to Guion Street. I don't believe there is too much, like, I don't think you can go into any of the places here, but it is a very pretty map. I just wanted to meander through some maps for the meanwhile. Sakura? Wish I'd known about this, like, back during our wandering trip. This is pretty as fuck, though. Shishi. Kumainu. Can't go in here anywhere, as far as I know. Can't. Yeah. Thought there might be something down this hall. It's so pretty, though. Get to the shrine. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't want to just leave people hanging while we're still waiting for a bit longer. I figured I could do something. Oh, I need to turn mine. There we go. This is fucking gorgeous. Look at all the sakura. This would be pretty good for a Kise shrine, to be fair. Kamainu? Which is basically just like Fenrir and Sig. There we go. I like this. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, look at that. I like it. I like it. That's nice. That's really nice. Get your proper, like, rock garden. Look at that fucking view. Lanterns. This is chill as fuck. So shrine there. You're here. We got. Oh, we got a stand. Oh, is this a festival? Festival! Ooh, it's got a lot of food. Koi tossing game. Taiyaki. I don't know if that's supposed to be like potatoes or apples. I think maybe like some kind of fruit. Oh. Yeah. No. Can I pick up a taiyaki? Can I not have a taiyaki? Fuck. That's just mean. Another nice view of the fireworks. Lanterns. Let's go! Banana. Ow. See, I can have Kise like bananas because I don't. Oh. Oh, does this not go away? This is just something you carry the entire time? Okay. Oh. Can't pick up the chopsticks. You can pick up the things on a stick again. Oh. Yeah. Just tons of food. Can you pick up? Yeah. Oh, wait. Just. Oh, no. Gentlemen, behold! Can you dip? No. I thought you might be able to dip. Oh, oh no. If you drop it, it's fucking dropped. Shit. Nope. Ow. Oh. Oh. Okay, it does do the thing. Cool. Ow. Ow. Just fucking... Oh! That's nice, it resets. Get some yakisoba. Shaved ice. Shaved ice. Can't do anything with this. Shaved ice is good. Alright. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I can do this. This is supposed to be like beer. This is like a New Year's party. Okay. Oh. Oh! They have bigger ones? They have bigger ones! Wait. Which way does this go? Which way is this supposed to go? Oh, there's nothing. What is this supposed to do? I don't know what this is supposed to be. Huh? Is it just like supposed to be a backdrop? Okay. But then what are those supposed to be? Get like candles. Don't know what the other things are supposed to be. It's like, does it say? No? Is it like connect to this? No, just okonomiyaki, which you can't. No, I can't have any. That's mean. There's more stuff on skewers though. Oh. Yakitori. Oh. Can't pick up the chopsticks. Oh, is it? Oh, is it like a box of okonomiyaki? It's like a half of one. What else is back here? Oh, just empty. Okay. Got anything yet? This is I was way earlier than I thought. I didn't realize it would be. I should have expected, but at the same time, I don't know what else I could have done besides been exhausted and everyone else is dealing with the Corsairs. I wasn't gonna get anyone for my mission tonight. Oh, let's go. Yeah. Oh well, it's okay. Fuck you, cigarettes. What? Why is... What? What? Why? Why is that a thing? Oh, can I not even get back there? I can't even get back there. Rude. I can pick up chopsticks. Oh wait, does it let me? Hey. But they won't let me. Oh, it's supposed to be like... Ow. Oh. 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 Oh, there's no more. It was all on the floor. I see. They won't let you bring it out. Then you can reset it. But it just fucking flies everywhere. It looks like you're supposed to be able to get back there. Oh, okay. So you can get back there. You can have fucking... have a lot of stuff. Can I put it in the... Oh. Oh yeah, you can cook. There you go. Yeah. I don't... Tongs. Nope. Where's the thing for this? You can't just do it with your hands. That's not how that works. Is it with chopsticks? Oh, it is! Okay. Interesting. Nice. Oh. Oh, you can eat it! You just fucking stuff your face in it. Ah. Oh, we got a thing? Hey, almost done. Almost ready for lobby. Oh, thanks, Jack. Yep. Let's go live. Yep. Good to know. Final. It's the final upload. Oh, sadness. Oh, I thought I... Oh, that's mean. I was hoping I would at least, like, be able to walk in the water. I could be Shinto Jesus. Oh, nope. Not at all. Just not allowed. Nothing. Boo. Can I go over here and do it? Fuck. Nope. I think so? I could be wrong. This is called Guion Street. I just looked it up. This is really cool though. Whee! It's so pretty. There's an entire festival, a shrine. Nothing down that way does anything though. That's bug Pokemon to point out a bug. Oh no. Why? So pretty. Guion. But none of this stuff is accessible. It's pretty though. Go over the fence. Ugh. What's over the fence? Oh, non-existence. Oh, the dark waters. That's pretty though. Can't get there. Hello, Just Downs. I don't know if that's a... Well, I know nothing's happening at the moment. Sorry for that. Waiting on a lobby to open. It should be opening soon. But I figured to look around a map in the meanwhile. How you doing? Ugh. I just want to do this again. It's really pretty. Semini, aghehacho. You know, good. Glad to hear it. You were almost... Oh, lobby is up! Wait, no. That's old. Never mind. I was dumb. I was... looking at an old thing. It's very hard to scroll up and down on Discord while using a index controller. I'm gonna wait here though, because this is a fucking gorgeous view. So let's watch some fucking fireworks. Let's go. I like the music. I like the ambience. I could just sit here for a while and watch fireworks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is part of the VR Japan tours. I feel like there was another one I grabbed. Oh, Onsen Spring. Yeah. I did look into that one. There's not too much to it. It's pretty, but there's not too much to it. I'm trying to grab like a bunch of stuff to like look at for potential various maps for MMR. Oh, I still have all the area maps. I mean, might go back to them. We technically have access to them. I need to bring everyone here sometime. Pocopiland is a trip and a fucking half. I feel like I'm definitely bringing, like, I'm doing a field trip to Pocopiland. Like a new thing for it recently? I could be wrong. Pocopiland got an update. Also need to do karaoke sometime. Off stream though, cause get fucking struck. Nice try, Liquid. Nice try. I've been there. I've almost done that. I've almost done that a lot, actually. It's very hard to, like, check something and then make sure you're on the right. I only didn't do it just because I wrote it properly. They wouldn't let you. It's fine. Like I said, I've done that a gazillion times. Hope stream went well. Ah, thank you. Hello, hello. Just waiting for MMR. They're almost opening the lobby. I was expecting it to... I didn't realize it was going to be that later. I would have found a way to stay longer, but to be fair, where I was at worked perfectly. I got done what I need to get done. So I took a stretch break and got some food, and now I'm chilling out with some fireworks. Hope shit with the Corsairs went well. So pretty. Keep an eye on announcements. Least rest between, yeah. Yeah, that's been nice. And like, to be fair, I needed the rest after playing fucking super exhausted the entire time. I don't think anyone really noticed, I mean, I think like only towards the end, just because I opened my eyes, that people actually noticed that, she was pale as fuck and had eye bags. Minimal stabbings, just not 0 stabbings. Yeah, go figure. Go figure. And yeah, I think the hardest part was that yawning so much. Like, yawning is the best way to convey, but also it makes me actually, like, tear up and makes my sinuses work, so it's all stuffy. But I got to talk to the ancestor. I started that whole thing. I let people know that, like, yeah, we should probably put together an excursion into the into the Vale to find the other piece there. And also, hey, can we maybe get some people to, like, mine some of the crystals and put them in the temple regularly? So hopefully those conversation points continued or continue. Oh yeah, she had her mana drained. I don't even know by who. I just know someone fucking laid down with the desiccated corpse for like 10 minutes last week. I'm glad people basically like did what I thought they would do, and for the most part thought it was just because she was on 7 days on her 7th day of fasting. Not up quite yet. Mars kind of mentioned even before I say anything specific, so that was good. So Mars picked up, and then the ancestor picked up. And then I got some help. I don't think anyone picked up on the fact that like some people like jokingly said that somebody might have drained her, but I don't know if anyone's actually going to follow through with that. Yep. Like, she was in extended communion. She was getting answers. There's no fucking way she was gonna wake up. Good talks today, but they make Gwen sad. Oh no. Yeah, I had some pretty good talks today too. At least I spoke to some more people I haven't usually gotten to. I got fucking Bing to promise to like take like a minute and just fucking cloud watch or like stargaze or something like that just for a minute. Just take a fucking break. Fireworks are so pretty. Fireworks are great when they're not fucking loud as shit. And you can still see them in the sky every time because there isn't all the smoke piling up from all the fireworks. Thank goodness for VR. Oh, almost there. I see the typing. Yeah, right. A lot of people need it. But like, Sesta will absolutely like, what's the term for it? Just like, rest goddammit wing woman for Miss Mew. Like, if she's trying to get you to calm the fuck down, like, okay, I'll back up this plan. Down now, I'm still fucking yawning. I need more caffeine. Thing's almost open though. I saw the typing. I'm waiting on it. Go back to. There we go. I think everyone was so used to her being pale because Defleo, even though she's technically not as pale as most, like, Kise should be, because she's part sand elf. Stream keeps lagging. God damn it. Doing the thing again? I almost died earlier. I was talking to like Apocalypse's new character for a bit and I just started like I almost got knocked off. I assume my stream probably glitched at one point or another. It's been doing that recently a lot and I don't know why. Fucking lack of Ethernet. I was getting hit by lag. Fuck! Let me see. What if I know what my ping is at right now. That's a good question. Can I... Oh, let's not do that. What's my speed test looking like? I haven't been glitching here though. It was apparently it was apparently like delayed for Apocalypse when we were talking because everything looked fine to me. And they said, "Oh, that's worrisome," and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then I started like lagging like shit. My speed test says my download is still 137. My upload is 20. Is it still lagging? Might be the fireworks, maybe. Oh yeah, we got the ping. So let's do that, shall we? And hope it fixes it. Where's... Be free. It is an outdoors day. Whee!
See, I turn on something. I turn on my iTunes playlist and just have it routed so that VOD doesn't pick it up because. Yeah, I don't have playlists for streams. I need to start doing that. And playlists for characters. I need to start doing that too. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm recovering still, but I'm.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, it sounds like it. Oh man, feel better.
Yeah.
Oh.
COVID sucks. Don't worry. If I start feeling bad, I will just leave so that I.
Okay.
Right.
The only objection I have to that
for everyone else
is
here.
that you. Oh my god, what? Anyway, the only objection I have to that, Mercy, is that VR likes to make you blind to shit.
That's true. That's true.
A few
You're
of
an
the
adult.
Town people were talking about doing a cyberpunk RP.
Fuck yeah.
Just using our Town characters. So I made cyberpunk sig.
Nice.
I love that.
Sicker punk.
God damn it. Even had a home backstory. He's a medic.
But yeah.
That's why it's emergency on the back instead of
so that I'm
the
not
Edge Runner
feeling
stuff.
bad in VR, because
Mhm,
I know better.
Mhm.
And I don't want to invoke the wrath.
But it also wouldn't be a SIG model if I couldn't
Valid.
Oh.
take off the shirt.
Nice.
The one thing that I wish was either an asset that was made or easily rippable, because I've tried.
Yeah, thanks.
Is gorilla arms. Gorilla arms are such a pain in the ass, and they're my favorite cybernetic.
Wait. Well, I guess it depends on what kind of gorilla arms you're going for. Like the ones Rebecca is using in the anime, or the actual gorilla arms from the
Like
game.
actual gorilla arms, because I know there's Rebecca assets everywhere. They're a dime a dozen at this point, but I loved the arms that I was using when I was doing my cyberpunk run, and actually being able to pull back the punch and seeing things turning and cranking as you pull back.
Decidius was able, because I think he has mantis blades.
Yeah.
But he got all the arms last I checked. This was ages ago, though. But they were like disgustingly high poly. Like a couple hundred polys an arm.
That makes sense. Because I have an asset that was made for VRC for both Mantis blades, and I have a monowire prefab, a fully functional monowire.
Actually,
I
give me
just
1
don't
second,
have
everybody.
grill arms. It's the one. Well,
Be right
grill
back.
arms and the arm cannon are the two things I don't have. Arm cannon's easier to obtain than.
Okay, there we go.
Right now is a really gnarly punch build. So I just start a fight, pop the sand. I pop the sand dev stand because I did grab it, and every kill just helps reset it. So I'm just in infinite sand dev stand as I'm running around one-shotting people or grabbing.
Is everything
them and
still being
throwing them at other
slow
people.
for people, or is it better now that I'm out of the fireworks?
They added a throwing axe. So I'm running around a melee build, so I've got the big fuck off hammer and the throwing axe that I switch between.
Let's go.
So with the Sandeva stand, I'll throw the axe, activate the Sandeva stand, and start beating the shit out of people with a hammer, and then just pick up the axe.
I like using his baseball bat. That's because I'm always partial to a baseball bat in anything.
I like the thunk they made. They did a really good job with the thunk.
Hey, better swing.
But yeah, I actually managed to get some of the assets. Like now, I'm sure they're all over the place. I managed to get like fucking.
Oh, it's trying so. Why is it trying so hard?
For like,
nice. Oh yeah.
Because when we were getting ready to do this,